What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So this is a very unexpected video, but Modern Warfare 3 just got a year 2 update, and it looks like this is the final update that we're gonna get for the game. And I'm very surprised that we even got an update to begin with, but it looks like that ended up happening. I wasn't able to cover it yesterday because of all the marketing and the news and everything that they pretty much dropped for the Season 5 update. So today we're gonna be talking about this and everything that you need to know about, especially for those of you guys who still play MW3 and truly enjoy that Call of Duty. Now, if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, consider hitting that subscribe button to help us on the road to 500,000. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing is Call of Duty did release more marketing today, and they dropped the Black Ops 6 Zombie Season 5 trailer. This is the official gameplay trailer showcasing the Reckoning map, and it's pretty much just going over the brand new features, what details on the map are available, the new Wonder Weapon, the new field upgrade, and just give us a full overview on this brand new map. I don't believe they're going to do any more marketing after this until next week, mainly because the whole reason they pushed the blog post early and gave it to us yesterday, now they're dropping the trailer today, and they even dropped the actual Season 5 trailer yesterday as well, is because Battlefield has their full multiplayer reveal, and they have a big streaming event. Basically, they're saying it's like COD Next, but for Battlefield. That's going to happen tomorrow, so it's probably just going to be a straight Battlefield day, and Call of Duty knows that, so they decided to push out all of these trailers and everything early. Other than the Zombies trailer, the only thing that we should have left in terms of Season 5 marketing is maybe the intro cutscene for the actual seasonal update, so introducing Sims and how he got added into the Season 5 update and how Adler and Woods pretty much called on him to get help. And then there's also the Black Cell Battle Pass trailer, which they usually drop around the same time that they drop the blog post, and the blog post usually doesn't come out until like maybe a day or two before the update goes live. So all that I'm expecting probably next week. Now, other than that, now at the same time where all that marketing stuff was going on, Call of Duty Updates did tweet this out on July 28th. So they said on the 29th at 9 a.m., Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 will be moved from the main Call of Duty install and become standalone downloads. This was actually previously leaked before. We talked about how the whole point of this is to prepare for next generation Call of Duty titles. Prepare for Black Ops 7, for Modern Warfare 4. They want to create space. So what they're doing here is they're removing the older Call of Duty titles, which is MW2 and MW3. And then they mentioned saying beginning tomorrow, which was yesterday, MW2 and MW3 owners can access them directly by re-downloading each title. So although it was in the Call of Duty HQ, it's going to force uninstall, I believe. And then if you want to actually play the games, you'll have to re-download them in your respective store. So Microsoft Store, PlayStation Store, Steam, or Battle.net. And it says legacy content related to MW2 and MW3 modes within the main Call of Duty install will be automatically removed on August 7th to free up storage space. Now, this was very interesting because this last sentence caught the attention of pretty much the entire community. People were saying, wait, are they removing MW2, MW3 operators? Are they going to be removing the weapons from Warzone? Is there going to be like an update to where it's only going to be BO6 stuff in Warzone? And what's going to happen to all of our cosmetics and all of our content? Because they're saying legacy content. They did clarify a few hours later by saying Call of Duty Warzone content such as MW2 and MW3 operators and weapons will not be impacted by this change. So we still don't exactly know what legacy items they're going to be removing, because it doesn't make sense if they're going to keep the operators and the weapons and things like that. Are they going to be removing things like calling cards, emblems, and charms, or what are they actually going to be removing? It's a little confusing, but we're going to figure that out once the actual Season 5 update goes live. Now, shortly after this, Sledgehammer went ahead and posted, and they said, how about one last final Modern Warfare 3 update for old time's sake, live now? And then they did some weapon balance changes. So the Reclaimer 18 shotgun, Jack Devastator conversion kit, decreased maximum damage from 80 to 25, decreased near medium damage from 51 to 15, decreased minimum damage from 25 to 10, decreased rate of fire by 21%, decreased sprint to fire time by 8%, increased hip fire spread by 12%. Then they did a update to the Rival 9 SMG, and that was for the Jack Headhunter conversion kit, decreased headshot damage multiplier multiplier from 2 to 1.45, decrease medium damage from 30 to 28, decrease minimum damage from 28 to 24, increase burst fire delay from 66 milliseconds to 90 milliseconds. Armory unlocks. Lastly, new challenge will become available in coming days, so not yet, for the DTIR 3006 battle rifle, Cast-Off LSW light machine gun, Jack Lance MX Guardian conversion kit, the Jack Volstrom Storm Ender conversion kit, the Jack Salvo Cat AMR conversion kit, and they said thank you for playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And this is basically the last and final update that we have. And then after they posted that, Sledgehammer actually ended up blacking out their Twitter. So I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Maybe it's their way of saying, you know, that's it for Modern Warfare 3. Thank you guys for playing the game. And now they're going to move on to something else. Now, the good news is, I'm not going to lie, Sledgehammer did a really good job with Modern Warfare 3. And there's rumors that they're helping with the Black Ops 7 multiplayer. And if that is the case, I am super excited for the next Call of Duty because they did a pretty good job on it. But other than that, someone actually replied and he said, wait, you're doing new armory unlocks in Modern Warfare 3. How about we add this in the armory unlocks for old time's sake? And he got 100% agreement. Everyone wanted to see this. Unfortunately, Sledgehammer didn't reply or acknowledge this at all. That's something everyone wanted, and that is the Soaphawk operator skin. This is an operator that throughout almost the entirety of the Modern Warfare 3 life cycle, people have just wanted to see this operator come in the game. They were even prepared to purchase a bundle if they turned it into a store bundle, but it just never ended up coming in because we didn't really, I guess, pick the side to unlock the Soaphawk operator, and instead we picked Shadow Company in the event that he was actually introduced in, so we never ended up getting the reward. Now, because Soap is officially deceased and he's no longer even gonna be in, you know, Modern Warfare 4, which is apparently a continuation of MW3, it would make sense for them to bring him in because we're probably not gonna see him as an operator for a very, very long time unless they reboot the series or something along those lines. So I'm curious to see if they actually listen through and bring him in. He's already in the files. They simply just have to add him into the armory unlocks and make him available for everyone to get. That is pretty much the brand new update that we have received here for Modern Warfare 3. We are expecting more Call of Duty HQ updates to take place and transition us into the next stages, so into Black Ops 7. I'm hoping for a brand new UI, which we'll be talking about that in another video. And then there's also going to be the big update they mentioned that will take place for Season 5. So when they start removing the legacy content, I'm almost certain that's probably going to break the game because them just removing MW2 and MW3 actually did break the game. According to Reality UK, he said just like any major COD update, and even in those terms, this is a very major COD update, it is bugged. So MW2 and MW3 are free on the Microsoft Store. Game add-ons are still attached to COD HQ, and MW2 trophies aren't being auto-claimed on the new app on PS5, while MW3 trophies are. And then COD updates even acknowledged this. They said PlayStation were aware of reports of game crashing when attempting to install MW2 or MW3 from the All Games tab within the Call of Duty install. As a temporary workaround while we investigate this issue, players can search MW2 and MW3 in the PlayStation Store and install the game and launch from the console dashboard. And then they also mentioned that there's a big issue affecting the PS4 and PS5 disc owners of MW2 and MW3, you know, directed to the store page to try and pay for the game that they already own. And then in the meantime, they said there's workarounds and re-downloading the title may end up appearing. The whole thing is just one big mess. And when the update actually goes live, which is Season 5, and it's supposed to, you know, remove content, I'm pretty sure Call of Duty may end up making a mistake, and I'm calling it right now. They may end up removing a little too much from the game and causing a very big issue and just a big mess in general. But I'll keep you up to date once we get more information. If you guys still play Modern Warfare 3, that is the last and final MW3 update that we have. And yeah, we're now going to be jumping into Black Ops 7 with all of the teasers and things like that as we move on. But that is it for this video. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.